Lazy time. Lazy time.
You know what? Chris Eubank Sr. never love watching his interviews, man. This guy is just entertaining. Like I find him hilarious and all this kind of stuff there. But bro, like when he's calling Simon Jordan a journalist, and you can see Simon Jordan, you can see Simon Jordan getting uptight about it. But mate, that is what you are. You're asking questions, right? Like I said, anyone that's putting video, like you ask questions and all this kind of stuff there, you do come across as a journalist. You're just not those journalists like the news of the world or whatever type of journalist, but you are still one. So we got to keep it 100. But yeah, with Eubank and Jordan. Now, one thing I will say about when it comes to Simon Jordan, like I said, even though he lacks so much knowledge of the sport, yeah. But one thing I will say is, on his opinion, he stands by it, and he don't care who you are. He will stand by his opinion, and whether you like him or you don't, you have to respect that. Even though the lack of knowledge that he knows on the sport, yeah, he does stand by his opinion. You have to give him credit for that, yeah. But just it was just so funny just to see Eubank just put you in your place. You do come across as a journalist. Like everything you're doing is journalism. Like you said about you had this conversation that up front with Simon Jordan, which is a good. You know what? To be honest with you, because I do tune in when it comes to the boxers. I'm actually watching the one now with Leon Edwards, the UFC fighter. So yeah, when you got like fighters on there, I will listen to that. So yeah, but that's what you are. You're coming across as a journalist. You like any kind of ask. Well, with me, like I don't know. I'm not qualified to talk about this when it comes to journalism and that. But anything that to do with asking someone questions or whatever, it is you're reporting stuff. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what even you talk about the stuff that you report, like all breaking news and all that kind of stuff. That I know the football, mate. That's your field. You're on a radio station. You got this platform. You invite guests on. You ask them questions. That's it. So we got to call it for what it is. So yeah, with senior, you know, letting you know what you are. Don't know why you're getting uptight, mate. Don't know why you're getting uptight with that question. That is what you are. You are a journalist. So yeah, just embrace it and take it. That's all. So, but yeah, it's good to watch though. Senior obviously going in again on. I'm not gonna say he's going in again on his son, but this whole thing about if he was in the corner, he could beat Canelo. No chance. Eubank Jr. is not good enough. He's never been good enough. Yeah, I know you're talking about he had a brutal performance against Nick Blackwell and Anthony Ildrim. Now, like I said, people that stay in the pocket stay there to be hit. Eubank Jr. looks phenomenal. The high guard that comes, anyone that comes towards Eubank Jr. in that high guard's position, yes. But anytime you got to see Eubank Jr. on the front foot, he looks terrible. So, and that is it. It's never changed. His best performance to me, even though we had the whole Liam Smith situation, but his best performance was Liam Smith. Like you could see, he had more to him. If you talk about ferocious punches and all that kind of stuff, there, yes, 110%. I will go in and agree with Eubank Sr. about the Ildrim and the Blackwell fight. But when we look at Junior, and I've said this, I remember I used to go back and forth with one of my guys. Shout out to Chili, but I used to go back and forth with him because I was just saying that with Eubank Jr., there's too much hype, not enough substance. Yeah. And he would show me stuff like where Eubank Jr. would be punching that bag machine thing. I don't know if you've seen it. It's just like yeah, he'd be throwing crazy amount of combinations, blah 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 blah, blah, phenomenal hand speed, like hard work. Like you could tell he trained hard. Like these things, I would say that he was one of the best. Even if you want to say when it was with senior, I think he was one of the best conditioned boxers out there. Like especially in the UK, like the punches that he's throwing, like he was a beast. Like we have to give credit where credit's due. But when we're talking boxing brilliance, when we're talking about using your boxing brain and all this kind of stuff, that Eubank Jr. has never had it. That's why, obviously, what happened with the Korbov fight, like I know Korbov pulled his shoulder, but even that fight there, I'm telling you right now, if you look, ever watched the first couple of, was it 2 rounds of the last 4 before he popped the shoulder? If you watch those rounds, you could tell Junior was in a lot of trouble. Like, he is not anyone with a boxing brain will beat Junior. Yeah, it's like when we look at Junior, just generally speaking, Junior should be looking at Janabek, but if he's not making that weight, then go up to super middleweight and go in there and take on the super middleweights. Like, bro, like, but it's actually crazy to think that I don't even know what you're gonna do with Junior. Like, if he's not going back to middleweight, Junior, I feel like you can't put him in there against Canelo. Can he get destroyed? But Canelo will destroy him. Canelo will destroy him. And I'm not trying to say, like, I don't think Canelo will. I don't think Canelo would knock him out. Because one thing about Junior's got resilience. I know people talk about, yeah, but he got knocked out by Liam Smith and all this kind of stuff there. Like I said, if you guys, who's ever, and I'm talking who's ever, never cut weight, like you've gone up it, you're a certain weight and you've trained your body to a certain level and then going back up and then going back down again. If you never experienced it, you can't talk about that. All right. It's like me. Sometimes I'll do like a 80-hour fast. Yeah, what I done last week. Yeah, and I could tell you this right now, even through my 80-hour fast that I done last week, I sparred guys that I normally get my way with, bro. Even though I had I put food into my body, like 24 hours before the fast, my legs were gone. Yeah, like I said, like I had four good rounds, and then that was it, done. So like I said, so that whole cut and weight thing is not a joke. It's not a joke. Yeah. So yeah, like, yeah, Junior's in a position where it's mad how I kind of switched this conversation onto Junior, but I'll get back. But Junior is in a position where I don't know where he goes. But Eubank Sr, it was just really good. Let's bring it back to what I was talking about now. Yeah, as I digress. Eubank Sr putting Simon Jordan in his place, telling him what he is. Simon Jordan, embrace it. You are a journalist. Embrace it. You're on the internet. Your face, like I said, your face is out there. You do these interviews. You have that radio show, that TalkSport. I know you talk about football. I don't know about football, so I'm not going to comment on that. But yeah, that's what you are. You are a journalist. Embrace it. Jim White guy, he's a journalist as well. Like, mate, embrace it. There's nothing wrong with it. You're not, just take that crown. Yeah, that's it. So just embrace it, man. But yeah, shout out to Eubank Sr, just telling Jordan what he is. So like your friend, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. To the next one. Stay blessed.